Hey everyone, and welcome back to Properties of Geometric Figures. This is applying similar triangles. So this is all about applying what we learnt in the previous video about similar triangles and similarity, and using those skills to solve problems. Now you can see here I have a bit of a diagram to help us out a little bit. So remembering that for similar triangles, so for similar triangles, we need the ratio of corresponding sides. So the ratio of corresponding sides becomes the scale factor. That's important because we need to do that. Now usually we try to keep the big numbers on top. In the numerator, we should probably say. Okay, it just makes it a little bit easier to get a whole number, or even just an easier to use number and not ridiculous. So if we look at what we've got here in our little diagram, how did we get to 2.5? So here's our scale factor here. Okay, and how we got there, well, let's match up our sides. DE matches up pretty well with AB. That's 10 over 4. Which is 5 over 2, which is 2.5. So that becomes our scale factor. Hopefully you've followed along. Jumping straight from there into our examples, because we've done enough on scale factor, I believe. Here we have a homemade raft. Looks a bit more like a sailboat. It's a homemade raft consisting of 2 sails with the measurements and angles as shown. Okay, explain why the 2 sails are in a similar shape. Now, it's pretty easy. We've got 2 right angles. Boom, one set of angles that are the same. And we have 2 angles here that are also being indicated as being the same. So for question A, our answer is 2 pairs of angles are equal. So that's the answer for A. Quite simple, quite easy. Don't need to get too bogged down in that one. Let's look at B now, and we're finding the scale factor. So let's match up some sides. We know that we can match up the side of 5 meters. We can match up the side of 5 meters with the side of 2 meters pretty easily. So we can have our scale factor being 5 over 2, which is 2.5. So change my highlighter color. Alright, so that is our scale factor. C, question C now, wants us to find C wants us to find this length. Okay, let's call this length X. Pretty easy, gonna be making things a little bit good. So C, we want the longest side, which is X, and we're just going to use our scale factor. So we know that it matches up with the 3.5. We're going to multiply it by our scale factor of 2.5, and that's going to get us 8.75. And we'll chuck in the meters at the end. That's it for that question. We do have one more example to look at. So let's scroll on up. Here we have a ramp. Now the ramp is supported by a vertical stud, AB. So where's our ramp? Going to be this red line here. There's our ramp. A is at the center of CD. And CD is 6 meters, and the ramp is 3 meters high. So we can say that CA is, or AC even, this line in here is going to be half of 6 meters, which will be 3 meters. Okay, so that's going to help us out a little bit as well. We kind of need to know that. Let's just make that a little bit clearer though. There we go. So that little bit in orange, 3 meters, the whole way along, 6 meters. Using the letters given, name two triangles, or the two triangles that are similar, and explain why. So angle C is a common angle. So this is for A. Angle C is common. Okay. And we're going to say that those angles are the same, and the right angles in here are the same as well. So angle CAB, alright, which is this little one here, is equal to angle CDE, which is that little one there. Therefore, alright, now that's also given. Alright, it's indicated by those right angles. So therefore ABC is similar to angle what is it, DEC. Just fix up my DEC. There we go, that's a little bit better. So that's A. A done and dusted. Let's look at B. We want to find the length of the stud AB. So we want this size in here. First thing we need is scale factor. We know that CA is 3 meters and CD is 6 meters. So scale factor, alright, is going to be CD over CA. It's going to be 6 over 3, which equals 2. Now to go backwards, we're going to divide this time. So there's our scale factor, and we're going to divide by this because we're going from big to little. Okay, we're going from big to little. So therefore, X equals 3, which is the matching side, divided by 2, which is going to be 1.5 meters. there we have it, all done and dusted. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good luck with all your questions and see you in the next video.